Welcome to Rust. Now as a solo, it all starts at the beach, collecting the many resources as we can to take us into our further journey. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So after recycling some components, we decided to try and find a boat to travel up the map and get to our base location. During this time after we got the boat, I actually saw the vendor was traveling through, and I thought, oh, this would be a good start to get us a gun or something of that. And we made our way to the vendor and we purchased some customs. Obviously, there was a guy there that we ended up killing for a little bit of scrap and stuff. Ended up just farming around the area to get our starter going, and then traveling our way up the map. So we decided in this journey that we would actually be living in the deep snow, and if you've ever lived in the deep snow, you know it's a lot of clans, a lot of PvP. This took us our journey. We decided to build in the snow and go from there. So after we finished upgrading our base, we decided we were going to go farm some components. We ended up killing bears for low grade as well, so that kind of helped us get our furnaces going, and work towards upgrading our base more in the future. So after our little farming run we just did with the Jackie after finding it, which was a lucky find to be fair, we decided I was going to upgrade base, and unfortunately, as you saw in the clip, for some reason the hill, it wouldn't let me do our honeycomb, so it was kind of just a starter base for now, and we would have to move in the future because obviously if you can't upgrade your base anymore, it's not worth it and you're just going to get raided really quickly. So after that little not being able to upgrade the base, I heard a raid off in the distance and I wanted to go counter it, but they were done and gone by the time I got over. So we literally just came in, we got some little scraps, and we found a jackpot of seeing a tier 2, which the tier 2 is easy to get. The fragments are easy to get where we are. But just speed running it, it's easier just to find it, repair it, and yeah, we got the tier 2, and we can craft meds and guns and go from there. So talking about big clans and being in the snow, one of the big clans that lived next to us, they decided they wanted to raid a base next to our base. Luckily, it wasn't our base getting hit because that would have been a sad, sad time. But yeah, so they started raiding and then a few counters came and obviously they were outside our base. So we had to go through them before we could actually get into base. So after hearing the clans doing their raids and stuff, I thought it'd be a good idea to beef out our base a little bit more and get it a bit more bulky. So we ended up upgrading our honeycomb and making a second floor. So if they did decide to raid us, they would have to spend a lot more than it would be worth to get into our base. So the raid ended up quieting down and we went over to have a little look, see if there was scraps. Obviously, they ended up griefing the base. So I decided to pick through one of the stone walls to be able to gain access to the base because it's a big clan. They don't really need tier 2 weapons and stuff like that. They're only looking for one thing, which is, well, a few things. Boom and probably AKs and stuff like that, tier 3 items. So we went in, we picked it, and we actually hit the jackpot in the end, which got us a good little start. So to finish off our night and our long day of grinding on the server, I decided to go and do one more oil rig to run it, and someone ended up calling it just as we started swimming over, so it was good to go counter. And yeah, pretty much that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll get out part 2 very soon for you guys.